We are in the thick of summer, and as the temperatures continue to rise, so do those energy bills. While many people try their hardest to be energy efficient, the Lennox Home Energy Report Card Survey found that many of us could still use a course in Energy Savings 101. And here now with advice on how residents can avoid being burned by those energy bills is Brittany Yeoman. She's an energy efficient expert with Lennox. Brittany, so good to see you.
Thank you so much for having me, Stephanie.
So tell me, what is it that Americans get wrong? We all want to save money, but we want to be cool this summer.
That's absolutely right. And 62% of American homeowners rated themselves an A or a B when it came to energy conservation in the home, which tells us that we're rating ourselves well, but there's still room for improvement, to your point.
So tell us, since you have all the information, what is it that we do wrong, and what are some easy corrections we can make in our homes?
Sure. So one thing that we do wrong, or we tend to do wrong, is turn off our AC and turn it back on, thinking it's saving us energy in the long run. In reality, you're forcing your system to have to work harder to catch up in those summer months or in the winter in some areas of the country to try to catch up. And that's just not smart. You're using more energy. And then another thing is we're not getting pre-season maintenance checks done on our heating and air conditioning systems. Now, I'm pretty sure it's not top of mind for most people, but with it consuming majority of your energy bills, it's always a great thing to get that checked just to make sure you're good when you're coming into those warm moments.
So, Brittany, what are some DIY home maintenance projects that we can do to help save money on those utility bills?
Sure, it's not as intimidating as some people think to save on energy. You can visit your local hardware store and pick up some caulk, for example. Seal off your windows and doors or any places where you have cracks in the wall from shifting foundation. All of those little spots are allowing air to pass through, and you're ultimately losing money. And then another thing is you have to change out that 1-inch filter on a monthly basis, and some people aren't doing that. So it's a good rule of thumb that when you get your energy bill, just change out your filter so it's more efficient.
That's a great reminder. I think a lot of folks forget to do that. Tell us a little more about the Lennox Home Energy Report Card Survey. What else did you find?
Well, my personal favorite is that we found out that 33% of Americans would rather walk around in their underwear than pay more for cooling their home. But what we also found that 37% of American homeowners are only willing to raise their temperature 3 to 6 degrees, which it tells us that people aren't really willing to be uncomfortable, and you don't have to be. You can invest in other things like home automation or a smart thermostat like the Lennox iComfort S30, for example, that can help you regulate the time of day that you're actually using your system.
Okay, tell us more about that technology, because it's so cool that you can literally put your home on autopilot.
Yes, it's so easy. You can connect to a smart device. You can actually connect your cell phone into this thermostat, the Lennox iComfort S30, and anytime that you're away from your home, it will ramp down your system when you're not using it. And then when you're in the vicinity of your home, it's going to speed up so you're cool when you finally get there. And then one other cool thing with this Lennox iComfort S30 is that you can connect the Amazon Alexa, and where you can literally say, Alexa, lower my temperature by 2 degrees, and she'll do it.
Oh, that is so neat. So that's going to help folks control the temperature of their homes from their cell phones. And then I have to ask about the lights. Turning off the lights, does that actually help save money?
It does. It helps with energy conservation. So when you're turning off your lights, maybe investing in solar curtains, that kind of allows yourself to save in the long run. Another thing is having your appliances still plugged in when you're not using it. It's always a good thing to unplug that, because when it's staying plugged and you're not using it, you're still using energy.
These are some great tips, because let me tell you, it is hot here in the Central Valley, so we need all the help we can get. So lastly, Brittany, tell us where we can get the Lennox products that you mentioned, because we all want our homes on autopilot and we all want to save some money.
Absolutely. You can visit Lennox.com for more information. We actually have an energy savings calculator there, and you can enter our Energy Savings Superstar contest, where you can enter a tip of your own on how you are energy efficient at your home for a chance to win up to $10,000 towards heating or cooling equipment, and more importantly, Stephanie, a year's supply of free ice cream.
What? That is a great deal. Ice cream all summer or all year? Oh, that's so neat.
Everyone loves ice cream.
You had me at ice cream, Brittany. Thank you so much. And if folks have more information or more questions, where can they go to?
Again, visit Lennox.com. That's Lennox.com.
Well, there's so much smart technology out there, so why not make your home smart and, of course, save some money and be cool this summer. Thanks so much, Brittany. And coming up, we have your daily dose of medical news. How a drone will be acting like a second set of eyes to prevent water drownings this summer. That's next.